We were working on this one last time. So we're gonna do some of that. And then I really hope next week we can start a new game. I think I will do that. Because I still have quite a few that I need to download and play. Maybe I should add the sleep tag to my stream at some point. Because most people who watch me use my streams for that anyway. I wanna stream Sea of Thieves again. It'll be fun. It looks funny. I like it. We make our own art out of the art. 27. You know, every time I've gone to school for like a week and it's been a lot of social stuff now, I feel so exhausted on Saturday. It's not even funny. Like mentally, just no energy. And it's very sad because I never used to have it that bad. But hey, here we are. I'm going to upload some more VODs tonight. I already uploaded the one for the cupcakes. So we're gonna upload the second one for that, and that's finished. And I have another Minecraft one. And then I'll see. I'm thinking of maybe uploading these streams, like the drawing ones, since I really enjoy the whole drawing. Just for people who want to listen to them when they're like lonely or need to sleep. And I think I have one other stream that I still can upload, so I'll think about that. You know, today I was just scrolling YouTube and I found a video about people like trying to start a business, and I mean, in general failing, but it kind of made me sad in a way. 'Cause I also want to do that so bad, like not necessarily start a business, right? But just like at least get a job, make some money, save, start working on my long-term goals. Nobody told me when I started university that sometimes you could feel so stuck. But hey, here we are. Still doing our best, I guess. Kinda looks like a fruit. Yep. Right. I should think about what I'm gonna eat tonight as well. Well, I already sort of had a plan. No, tomorrow I don't. So the plan was, right, to make wraps, but make like extra. So then tomorrow I would have the leftovers, right? But now tomorrow I'm going out for dinner with family, so that doesn't work. I guess I could freeze it. But my brain does not like that change. I'll do that anyway. If I'm uploading VODs, then that will take a while, so I'll have time to cook. Oh, I missed it too. So many little squares. Can we make this a square too? Make it a little bit longer to look better. Maybe here. I kind of want to leave it this way, it's funny to me. What if we do like an overlap? Like we take this corner. I guess it sort of works. Let's do something small. I'll leave this one for a while. I finished another one. Hello. This is like drawing by number but pixels. Depends on the size. So like this one, right? It's 9 by 9. 81 colors, but 9 by 9 it's very fast. And then something like this, like the moon one, it's 200 by 200, so that will take a long time. The biggest ones right now that I could find are 500 by 500, so it's like 4 times the size of this one. There should be in here. This one. Yes. Yeah, it takes forever. It's pain. It's sometimes it's pain. So many pixels. And there's a lot of these as well. It's 16 of the 500 by 500 ones, so we're not done anytime soon. We almost finished this whole book, so maybe we do that today. The patterns are usually, they bother me sometimes. Ah, I remember. So this one, the squares were easy, but then these are all... They're not big patches, right? So you're forced to sort of go looking for all the ones. And it's not completely symmetrical either, so... I was tired at the time, so I stopped with this one. I mean, to be fair, I play this game to relax, so it doesn't bother me if I start something and then don't finish it, because I'll know that I'll come back to it eventually. But yeah, I think the game is fairly simple. It's free on Steam if you want it. Just be advised, because like if you are a completionist, and I technically am, then you need to spend a lot of money to get all the achievements, because there's so many DLCs. Which is very unfortunate, but hey, I understand they have to make money. I mean, the DLCs are quite cheap, to be fair. I think they're like €1 a piece. There's just so many of them. So then, you know, eventually it's expensive. Oh, I forgot a 5. 2 5s. Yeah, this is why I stopped at this one. It was just so much. I mean, I guess 4s are still, like, sort of connected. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. And I hope you're having a nice day today. It's Saturday. I'm exhausted because this is what we're doing, apparently. My body has just decided that, well, you can no longer be active in the weekends, I guess. Because we're not used to school anymore. Can you tell I'm salty about it? I'm salty about it. Like, I woke up this morning and I was like, I have so many plans. I gotta do this, I'm gonna do this. And I did like none of them. I mean, I did some things, I did laundry and stuff, but you know. Maybe I shouldn't have stayed up that long yesterday. To be fair, it was only like... well, it wasn't even 1 AM yet. And I wasn't going to school, I stayed up way longer. Hello, Steffi. Steffi? I'm doing fine. I'm chilling. How are you doing today? I'm so gonna miss one somewhere. Oh, you're working on a Saturday? Good luck at your job. I don't know what your job is, but good luck nonetheless. Happy to hear you're doing good. I mean, I hope you're enjoying your job. You know, you probably won't believe me, but I really want a job. But I can't have a job right now because I'm a full-time student. And I don't have time to have like an actual regular job. I mostly play chill games, so my mains are like Minecraft, and I also play Genshin, though I haven't played that in a while. I took like a break. And I play Sea of Thieves when it wants to actually work with me and not crash my computer. Which lately it's been fine. And then I also play like small games that I find that are like 1, 2, or 3 streams to do a full playthrough. I like that because it's you finish it, you know? When you play Minecraft, it's fun. Minecraft is still my staple, but it's never finished. And sometimes I just want to finish something, so I just grab like either a puzzle game or some kind of story game. We did like a visual novel once. And I'll do multiple streams, usually in a row, where I just play through the whole thing and finish it, and it's been very chill. I mean, the visual novel one was funny though, because like I downloaded that game when it was like on offer for free. I think it was Epic. And it was advertised as a puzzle game, so I was like, oh, that's great, you know, it's a free puzzle game, I'm just gonna add it to my library. At some point I'll probably play it, it's great. So eventually I was looking for a game like that to stream, and I was like, oh, look, I still have this puzzle game, let me download it, let me stream it. So I fired up my my stream, downloaded the game, not in that order, the other way around. And then I opened it and turned out it was a puzzle game, but it was also a visual novel. So then I had to do voice acting, and I had never done that before, and it was so awkward. My favorite game. It's hard to say. If you're all like, one of the criteria would be game I've played the most. It's probably Minecraft. But there's so much like different things you can do in Minecraft that I'm not even sure that it qualifies as a single game at this point anymore. Also really like Furia, though the game has really fallen off. Which like, it's so unfortunate because it was the game that when I first started streaming, I streamed Furia. And I still stream Furia every now and then, right? And the game is still beautiful and it's fun and it's like just nostalgia and chill and, you know, strategy. It's great. But the player base is just so small, it takes forever to find an opponent. Thank you, I'll take that as a compliment. How about you? What games do you like? Also chill or more like action? To be fair, I do play shooters sometimes, just not very complicated ones, and I don't really play them on stream. I play them with friends in the Discord or in the evening. And I don't play them when I'm tired. I learned my lesson. Are we making a dent? Oh, actually we're doing well. That's great. Might actually finish it. Minecraft, CSGO, and Fel. Ah, I see. I have streamed Valorant before, but it's so stressful to me. Like, the game already is quite stressful, and then you add streaming, which drops my FPS. And also, like, I'm paying attention to chat, right? As I'm playing Valorant. So it never was very successful. We did a couple of streams like 2 years ago where I played with some friends and we were doing like custom games. That was really fun. So if I ever were to stream Valorant again, I'll probably do that. Like get some friends together, play tag, or just some dumb challenges in like custom. I think that would be fun. Though everybody is busy now, you know? Like, I know we're all getting older, passage of time and all that, but time zones also don't help. And everybody having like full-time jobs or in their last years of university, like me, it's very hard to get everyone together for a game. Trying to organize something on Minecraft for the SMP has also been very difficult. And I would love to play like something like Among Us or Goose Goose Duck again as well, but there's just no players. So I don't know, we'll see. That's a problem with me in streaming, to be fair. I always want too much. I have too many ideas and then I don't have enough energy and not enough time and I get frustrated. Especially with myself. I guess that's life. It's part of life. Choosing what to put your energy into, huh? Not always fun choice though. I don't want to be the responsible one every time. But hey, I should graduate this year, so that would be nice. Also scary. Thank you for following. Oh, because of work, yeah. I mean, of course I don't work, but it's when I am busy with university, like next week for example, I have an exam. I also tend to play games way less than when I have free time. I think it's natural. It's not just because you don't have as much time, but also because you don't have as much energy, right? You come home and you don't necessarily want to, like, play a game. You just want food and a bed sometimes. That might be just me, but hey. Life will be different when I graduate, I think. I hope so. Maybe then I finally qualify in my own mind as an actual adult. Make no mistake, I am an adult. I'm just like, I haven't really done any adulting things in life, you know, I've just been in school. I live by myself, I guess that's something. We're almost there. Still 300 fours. Just gonna go all the way up, I think. Thank you. Also enjoyed talking to people. Like, I started streaming in 2020, I think, 2021. We had my 3-year anniversary, so yeah, I guess 2020, when there was COVID. I mean, the whole like story about how I started streaming is kind of long and funny, but like it's summarized in a way that I started streaming as a way to keep up my social skills that were crashing like hard because of quarantine. Like, it was terrible, honestly. I could not hold a conversation. And I stuck with it because I just really enjoyed like getting to know people and talking to people from all like corners of the world, really, without the added social pressure, I suppose. And it's been so beneficial to me as a person. Yeah, I ping my Discords and I used to ping my Twitter, but nobody really saw my tweets, so then I kind of stopped. I really should start pinging Twitter again. But yeah. It's Twitter. I'm hoping next week I can stream a bit more. I do have an exam on Friday, but I'm not gonna like fool myself and say I'm gonna study 20 hours every day, because that's not gonna happen. So I'll probably have time for like a couple streams. I should not start a new game. I really want to do another playthrough of one of the games that I have in my unplayed folder. But I really shouldn't, because I know I'll stream for way too long and then not study. So we'll probably be playing some Minecraft on the vlog. Maybe I'll try some Genshin. Probably not Sea of Thieves, because again, I'd stream too long. How many? 30. 30 more 4s. Can we find them all? Probably not. Before I move to the next color, but there's one. There's one. There's one. You did? Let me see. Ah, I see. Do I not have moderators online? Maybe not. They have lives. Wait a minute. I know how to do Discord stuff. I promise. Maybe. Sometimes. Hello there, Sek. Hope you're having a good day. Yes, this one. I found it! There you go. Oh, I sent it from my phone, so it's not... Okay. Guess I don't know how to do Discord at all. I checked! Don't worry. I sent you a message in the welcome channel. Bottom left? Where is it? I believe you. I'm just blind. My blueness. Ah, yes. This one? There's one here. There. Is it one of those? I hope so. I guess I am pretty blue with the background and all that. I got it? Nice. Yeah, if you make if you join the server and you make an introduction, you should be given the role that gives you access to the channels. Which books do I read? Oh no. Are you really going to go down this path? Okay, so I used to be like an avid reader, right? I read by recognition because I have dyslexia. So over time I developed sort of a very fast reading pace. And when I was younger, I would read all the time because I didn't want to interact with people. So I read a lot of books. Now, of course, I don't have as much time anymore because of university. But I love books, like genuinely. I own almost 300 of them, though most of them are at my parents' place because I can't store them in my student housing. Whoopsies. I mostly read, what do I read? Fantasy, detective, adventure. I guess that those are the three major genres that I read. I also like older stories because I find especially in English, I find the older English way of writing funny. I read Edgar Allan Poe. That was great. Like I have like a bundle of his short stories. And I also have a couple horror books. So I read that too, I suppose. It's not like one of my main things, but especially when I'm stressed or sad, I read horror. Don't judge me. Yeah, I am. I am from the Netherlands. Also known as Dutch. Okay, well, I'm not gonna find the last 11 fours, so let's see. Roll 1. You know what's funny? One of the times that I streamed Valorant, I think I have a clip of this, but we were just playing, right? I think we were playing Unranked or Spikers or something. And one of the people in our team asked me where I was from because I was speaking and he couldn't place my accent. And I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. I'm Dutch. And he did not know what Dutch was. And it was so funny. Yeah, sure. I would say you can ask me basically anything as long as it doesn't break TOS and you're okay with me sometimes not being comfortable answering. Yeah. So I play Coloring Pixels. Lately I've been playing it quite a lot, but in general I don't know if you mean coloring games because then it's just this one. But for chill games, I mostly play chill games. Where I can like talk to people and hang out. I play Minecraft, Genshin, VOD, I guess. Puzzle games. I just finished a playthrough of Freshly Frosted, so that was fun. The narrator is really nice. I'm 25. I know, I'm old. Keep getting teased by my friends that I'm a quarter century. You also get teased by your friends? I see. Yeah, I mean, sometimes when I want to stream and I'm like tired, I don't really have the energy to boot up a game of Minecraft or something else, so I'll play something like this. Also played Feather before, doing like just chatting streams, because honestly, I can't just sit there and do nothing. I have to do something with my hands, so I'll play Feather. What is it, Sarah? Are you confused? Mister's just playing. I promise you, if you're like new here, and you hear like screeching, it's not my mic. I have two cockatiels. Well, technically it is my mic, but the mic is doing its job. It's picking up the sound. Trust me, they're louder for me than they are for you. No, they're not parrots, they're cockatiels. But they can be very loud. Usually they're not. But when they're playing, they can be loud. I mean, for streaming schedule, I try to stream like when I can, but because of school, I'm in vet school, so the schedule for school is very irregular. I really don't know. Sometimes even the day before as to how long I'll be at school, so it's very hard for me to like plan streams. I'll try when I'm free, and I'll try to plan them beforehand. But usually I'll decide on the day itself or the day before, like whether I want to stream. I'm usually live around this time though. It's like, wait, it is 5 right now, and I am usually live starting at 3. Sometimes a little later depending on the day, until like 6, 7 p.m. So I have done longer streams when I'm free. Um, I do longer streams, but streaming for me is very tiring at times because I do still struggle with social anxiety sometimes, which can make it tiring. I think the longest stream I did so far was 7 something hours, and I was dead after that. Like literally, I don't understand how some streamers can like stream for 6 hours and be like, oh yeah, it was a nice short stream, it was great, and I sat there like, oh okay, you know. Ah, thank you. My sister made my model. It was a gift. She's in she studied game design and stuff. It's cool. I have no clue, but it's cool. I yes, I'm a quarter, I guess. Uh, though to be fair, with the rising prices, I don't even know if you could get a gunball at this point for a quarter. Not gonna lie to you. Food's expensive. Mm. Speaking of, I should go get some bread at some point again, so I can have lunch. Maybe I can go tomorrow morning. I mean, next week I'm hoping to stream a bit more than this week. This week I've not been live much. Because next week I have way more self-study, so I can plan my own schedule. But Monday I'm still like at the clinic the whole week. Week. No, the whole day. Oh, sheesh. I mean, it can feel that way sometimes. Like, genuinely, food is expensive these days. Luckily, my tuition is cheaper this year. Yay. Still a lot of money, but hey, I'll take it. Mm. It's so gonna be so weird when I graduate. Like, I've been in school for 7 years, like university 7 years, and I've been in school since I was 2 years old, right? First I was in kindergarten, then primary school, high school, university. So I don't really know anything else, if that makes sense. Though I'm done. I am done. Honestly, like, it's been enough. I just want to go home and not have to do an hour of homework. You know? It would be nice. Thank you for the follow, Zach. Yeah, I mean, the finish line is in sight, as they say, right? I don't see any more sevens. Am I blind? Thank you. I also have a PNG that I use whenever the game is too hard on my machine to run my model as well. I mean, obviously this game is fine. This is not. It doesn't take that much resources, but if it's a bigger game like, for example, Sea of Thieves, I will use a PNG. And when I have guests on my streams, which is my friends, then they have a bird PNG that I drew for them. I'm proud of my burps. I'm not an artist, and up until like when I started streaming and even a little while after that, I had never touched digital art. So, I mean, it's not professional, but I'm proud of my little birds. They're nice. And it makes me happy to stream like with my friends and have them have their own personal PNG. It's nice. I like it. Speaking of art, I need to draw more emotes. Oops. Oh, there's only 10 left. No wonder I am struggling to find them. The 5 in a corner, and it needs to be gone. There we go. Well, let's take 6 then. I'm sure we'll come across the missing 7s and 4s eventually. Oops, too far. Like 12 years old. I mean, as long as it still works, it's fine, right? I remember before I got this laptop that I'm using right now, I had another laptop that was second-hand. And I used that machine for like, I don't know, a long time. Probably 8 years or something. But I didn't know any better, so I didn't know what I was missing. And eventually I got this one. And instead of running 30 FPS on Minecraft, I could run like 130. And I was like, whoa, a whole new world, you know? Yes, the endless struggle. I have that problem where I just like, I think of a project, I'll start that project. I think of a new project, I'll start that project. And in the end I have like 20 projects and nothing finished. I hear this is a common problem. A lot of people have this. But it is so frustrating. Like genuinely. Like I'd be telling myself just do it, you know? Just go do that. And then my brain is like, yeah, but I'm not excited for it anymore. It's not new anymore. I want something new. It's so frustrating. Like, just do it. How hard can it be? But apparently it's very hard, according to my brain. Genshin might have something to do with it. Ah, yes. I've seen a lot of my friends play Genshin a lot again lately. For me, Genshin is a bit overwhelming sometimes. Like, I talked to a friend yesterday and I actually discussed the same thing, but for my brain, it's very overwhelming to learn something new. So whenever I get a new game that is complicated, I'll actually not enjoy playing it for a while until I get used to it, so to speak. It really feels like a chore to learn. It will be like slightly stressful, which is really weird because it should be fun. It's a game, right? I still have games in my library that I really want to play more, but it's just not, I just don't have the energy to learn right now. It's pain. Not land release, yes, I know. I visited it. That was the first time I fired up Genshin in months. Because I heard that the update actually made Genshin way more resource efficient. So I updated it and I was like, oh well, I might as well check it out. It feels like a chore to play. Really? I mean, it should be fun eventually, right? Even if it's not at first. "20 pulls." Like 2010 pulls or 21 pulls? Because just 20 pulls in general is good, right? 2010 pulls is eh. You know, it's funny. When I started playing Genshin, I only played on stream. After, I also played off stream. But when I first played Genshin, I went in blind. Like, completely blind. And for the first, I think, I would say 4 streams that I did, so at least 12 hours, I had no idea pooling was even a thing. And then, it was when the Xiao banner was there. Xiao? I can never pronounce that guy's name right. But eventually my chat was like, you should pull. I was like, what's that? And they talked me through it. And at that point I'd accumulated quite a lot of wishes, right? Because I'd played but not done anything with them. And I got the 5-star Xio at like my second 10 pull. And everybody in chat was like freaking out. And I was like, oh, I got a guy. Is that good? It was so funny. 20, just 20 individual pulls. Nice. I've been very lucky on Genshin. I'm not gonna lie to you. I lost Up until last year, I had lost 0 of my 50/50s. Now I have lost 1. And I have... all the 5 stars that I pulled for, I have. Some of them I have C1. And I also got a 5-star on the standard banner once. Or at least, yeah, I think it was a standard banner. Basically, I got a 5-star pulling for something else that just sits in my inventory now because it's a bow user, and I don't like bow users. I think I'll hate them. Took me the longest time. Cabbage guy. I was on soft pity, I think. And for the others, like I got... I don't remember if it was Sino or another one, but I got a 5-star first 10 pull. And I had saved up for that one, so I just kept pulling, and then now it's C1. They say streamer luck, right? I've theorized before, since I always tend to pull at the end of a banner, and I barely pull as it is. MiHoYo is just like, let's you know, give her what she wants. So next time she's gonna buy wishes. And then I just don't. I don't know. It's kind of sad. I wish I could give some of the characters to my friends, which is not an option. I actually asked them, like, hey, can I just give you this character, because I'm not gonna really use them, and I know you want them. Because I have a couple friends that play Genshin quite seriously. But it's funny. I really want to play Genshin on stream again, it's been chill. Some of my regular viewers actually tune into my Genshin streams to fall asleep. They'll take a nap. I have a redeem for that. I have like a redeem where I read Genshin books. They'll redeem that and they'll just have me read a story and then they'll nap. Which is totally fine by me, you know? Glad I could help. Okay, we're gonna switch to another pattern. I've seen enough yellows. Oh, that's a lot of blues. Okay. I was just like scribbling on this one. Must have been tired. Oh, you first started in February? That's not that long ago. Nice. You know, for Genshin, it's funny, we have a running joke on this channel where I've not gone to Inzuma. Like, at all. I've gone to every other nation. Sumeru, like Fontaine, Natlan, at this point. I've gone to every other nation. I have not gone to Inzuma because I refuse to do Archon quests. I just want to do world quests because I find it more chill. And you cannot go to Inzuma without finishing the Archon quest. So, you know, we still haven't done that. And I keep making it like a very high goal whenever we have like a subathon or something, which I don't do very often. I do like 1 or 2 a year for either my birthday or Twitch anniversary, right? I make it a ridiculously high sub goal because it's funny. Because everybody in my chat always yells at me to go to Inzuma, and I've just not gone there. And I like the archive and stuff. I like to read the archive. And everything is like filled in because I actively search for the items to fill in the archive. Except for Inzuma, because I've not gone there. And at one point they made like the teapot, right? Where you can grow plants also you can now get seeds from areas you haven't unlocked yet, so I can actually grow Inzuma plants. Then people were like, oh, well, guess you don't have to go to Inzuma for that. And then when I got Alhitem, he actually needs for his talents, he needs an item from a weekly boss, I think, that is in Inzuma. And I was like, well, guess I can never upgrade him. And everybody was like, ah, you'll crack, right? You'll crack. Eventually you'll go there. Because you have to make him stronger, he's your main DPS. And then Genshin added an update where you can fight bosses without having unlocked them. So I still don't have to go. And I literally, when that happened, the disappointment that I heard in people's voices when I told them like, hey, I can do this now. it was honestly, it was cool to me. It was so hilarious. Use Amber, Lysa, and Noelle. Level 90 and Lysa at 80. Wow. I think I have Alhitem at 80. But I run quite a weird comp. I play whatever I find fun. I played Yoonjin, you know, the opera singer. She has a spear. She's Gia. Older character, but I played her for the longest time as my main DPS. Newsflash, she's not supposed to be a DPS at all, not even a sub DPS, and she was my main DPS because it was funny and I enjoyed it. So, you know, I don't conform. To be fair, when I first started doing that, I didn't know any better because I went into Genshin blind. But people were like, why are you running that comp? I was like, oh, it's fun. And they were like, who's your DPS? You don't have a DPS. I was like, oh, it's Yoon. They were like, she's not a DPS. What do you mean? Cadence and Dea. Ah, nice. Yeah, and I mean, in the end, it should be fun, right? That's why we play games. Sometimes people of our generation take games too seriously. Like, just hang out. If you want to be serious, go play ranked. Also, I have dyslexia, so a lot of the names and dialogue in Genshin I'll mispronounce. I speak English on a decent level, and I read by recognition, so if I recognize a word, I'll know how to pronounce it. It's just that a lot of the names in Genshin, they're not words I recognize, so I'll struggle. And people make fun of me. You have no XP and 40,000 more. I don't even know how much more I have. Way too much, probably. I remember I did the stream where we went to Sumeru and talked to the leaf creatures. What are they called again? The Aranara creatures, and they all have very difficult names, and I was suffering, like genuinely. Also, I still mispronounce Sao's name, but I'm not gonna stop because it's in my brain now, and that's how I pronounce it now. And yes, he is in my party, so I say that a lot. I also didn't know how to pronounce Alhitem's name until I got a cutscene with like where someone says his name, so I just called him Cabbage Guy. I still do that. He's still Cabbage Guy. You got to AR 45. I am like 50 something, right? I still haven't gone to Inzuma. I will stand strong. Nobody can force me to go there. Maybe if I hit a really, really impressive milestone one day, we'll do it. Three story questions. I've never been there. I've not even been there in co-op. And since I still refuse to look up any guides, I don't really know what it looks like either. I know it's Electro. It looks purple. Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd probably have guessed that. Honestly, like the Mondstadt area is still my favorite. I understand that people find it empty now with the new areas all being very colorful, very full. I don't know, there's just a certain peacefulness to that area of the map that I really like. Why is there scratching in this music? It's bothering me. Ah, no, wait. I cannot. Okay. Oh, we're back here. Oh, that's fine. We'll continue with this one. The floor's purple, the walls are purple, the trees are purple. And sometimes the air's purple. Yes, that was the music. And I was like, ah, it's fine, it's just for a little while. But no, it's white noise, I don't like it, go away. I got a new mic like a couple streams ago, and I've been trying to figure out the audio settings. Because it's not my greatest talent. So if there's something wrong with it, please do let me know. But the scratching, that was the music. We found one of our lost fours. Nice. You know, one of the people that used to watch me when I first started streaming tuned in the other day, and he said that he doesn't want to watch me anymore because my accent is less now. I was like, I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or be offended. Like, in general, accent is considered a bad thing, right? It's not something to strive for, but apparently he liked it. So, I was very confused. I mean, I never had a very thick accent. People used to ask me where I was from. Used to make them guess. But apparently, over the years, it's gotten less and less. Wonder if I could pretend to be someone from England now. Okay. I mean, probably not today. We're almost done with 7. Yeah, I don't know. Well, sort of sad though. Like, I don't. To me, nothing really has changed, but. Took me 12 minutes. You're not doing that. Well, then don't start r/plays, I guess. They're add-ons, by the way. They're not part of the base game. You can get them for free on Steam. But yeah, I mean, for this game, just like play until you don't feel like playing. Go somewhere else. Like, I can show you actually. The one we started last stream and that I was working on, the Chinese painting one. I was just doing cubes. I was just zooming in on some part of the picture and doing like cubes. Because it's there's no rules to this. And what I really like about this game is that it has so many customizable settings. When I first started playing it, I was very frustrated because the pixels that I had already colored, you could go over with another color and it would undo them. It was so frustrating. Like, genuinely. But then I found out there's actually a setting that lets you lock pixels. Boop. Last one, acquired. Sort of working in the middle, so we're definitely gonna miss a bunch of 5s, but that's alright. It wouldn't let you turn on speedrun timer, really? I haven't tried that. I figured that it would stress me out to have a timer. What is New Game Plus? What do you mean? Is it a setting or? It is in the settings. I think that deletes all your progress, right? Wasn't it? And just starts a new game? That's what I thought, at least. I mean, I could be wrong. You could ask the community forum, but... Yeah, makes sense. I mean, people have asked me before I don't stream in Dutch, but... I don't. I don't really see the point. Like, streaming isn't as popular in the Netherlands. And, like, part of the fun in streaming for me is actually meeting people from other places in the world, right? Not places that I know. So... yeah, it's Sarah. Yes, I did say your name, Floofball. She's cute, though. She gets away with it. Maybe. They're smarter than you think. Birds especially, but animals in general. When I was still living at my parents' place, Mist once warned me that I left the stove on. Very good girl. It's been nice to see Sarah flourish because, like, I suppose most of you don't know this if you've never watched my streams, but she's a rescue. So I had to, like, tame her from scratch. And she looks so good now, like so shiny, and she's so happy, and it just makes me so happy. making question noises. Probably because I said her name again. I love animals. I want to do a podcast stream again. It's like something I started half year ago, I guess, where I let people ask me animal questions in the Discord and I'll try to answer them as much as I can with both the knowledge I have from university and research that I do. It's really fun. I really like teaching, so. The 5 I missed. And an animals, how much does an animal? Okay. Depends on the animal. There. We're actually getting somewhere, surprisingly. Then I should just be able to fill it all in with one color and then the other to finish it. Because I have the pixel lock on. Which is a lifesaver. If you play this game, please turn on the pixel lock. I've played for the longest time without it. It is a pain. I do not recommend it. Let's zoom in a little bit more. We're gonna make it all yellow. Like in the song. Which song is that again? And it was all yellow. I think it's an old song. It was all yellow. I don't know. We should ask Passion if he shows up. Mr. Music Guy. There was a time that I did that too, but now that I'm in school again, I also speak Dutch a lot. I mean, it's sort of natural, I think, right? We spend quite a lot of time online and everything online is English. All your friends speak English, yeah? That's another thing. Like, I sent a tweet, I'm not sure, like a month ago? Maybe a bit more? About how I am sad that when I first started being online in a COVID period, even before I started streaming, but then after I started streaming, the internet has always been, especially for me, a place to like connect to people in a way that I wasn't able to do in real life at that point because of quarantine and also because social anxiety and autism and stuff like that. So it's been so valuable, but now with like everybody just being in their little corner, you know, if we're talking about algorithms, stuff like that, you're sort of forced into a small corner of the internet because the algorithm is just gonna keep feeding you the things that you click on. So the whole purpose of what I liked about being online and meeting people and being able to connect is like disappearing slowly, because the only things you see are the things you agree with, like the people that are already in your circle. I also want to hear from people that I don't agree with, you know? I want to hear from people outside of my bubble. But it's just hard now to roll these more effectively. That sounds depressing. Sheesh. I mean, it's great to have a friend that is interested in the same niche as you that you otherwise probably would never have met, right? I think some of like I have more friends online than I do in real life. It would be nice to eventually meet them, of course, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. What I think is a bad thing is when all you see is things that just strengthen your already existing views without ever being questioned or challenged or needing to use your brain. See, then is when it becomes a problem. I mean, if it makes you happy, I guess. I noticed it doesn't. Like, especially for YouTube Shorts. I don't have TikTok. I will never have TikTok. I will never be on TikTok. But for YouTube Shorts, whenever I do watch them, and especially whenever I watch quite a lot of them, I don't feel happy at all. I feel stressed and bored and sad. So I try to limit the time that I watch shorts. And if I do watch shorts, I try to pick ones that sort of teach me something, you know? But yeah, it's been hard. And I don't really interact with the younger generation, but I did hear from other people that it's not necessarily good for them either. People doing worse at school and stuff like that. There's one more 4 somewhere. Let's go find it. Ah, I found it. Oop. I mean, some days, especially today, I had the same thing. You just open the internet, right? You open your browser, whichever one you're using. And I just sit there and I don't know what to do. And I just feel so stuck just looking at the icons of the websites that I often visit. Be like, I want something else, I want something new. I feel very confined to my bubble. And I don't like that. I don't know if other people have the same feeling, but like, that's something that happens sometimes to me. I guess streaming for me is also a way to break that feeling of being confined to one space. We are missing one. Somewhere. You tell me. There. Got it. It's right there. Haha. Hey Sky. You're not late, don't worry. How are you doing? Oh, you did! Awesome! Good job. But you learned so much new knowledge. And hey, it's weekend now. You didn't get any sleep. See, that's a problem. That's where we get problems. Sleep is nice. Yeah, you arrived right at the good time to take your anger out on the bot. Who knows? Maybe when I graduate, I'll spend some time trying to figure out if I could take streaming a little bit further, you know? Because I really want to work part-time, not just because I want to. I know a lot of people just want to because they want to, but also because of my medical history. And if I had another source of income, that would be amazing. But hey. Then I first had to graduate, which is hard enough. Yeah, like the diamond paintings, right? That's what you mean? I used to, when I was a child, I used to play with Ministack. I don't even know if that still exists. You guys ever heard of Ministack? Oh, I accidentally clicked on the H. That is fine. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Mel. I don't really like this pattern that much. I know it's not random, it's symmetrical, but it feels very random. Hey Sky, we were talking about Inzuma earlier. How I still have not got it over there. Yes, and now the new region is out, and I actually took a look there, but I still have not gone to Inzuma. I will always be headstrong. Is the music loud? I feel like it's loud. Should I turn it down a little? Yes, even after all this time, I still have not. I'm gonna save it, so I can forever use it as an unreachable sub goal and make it a meme. Yes. Or maybe one day if I have like a very big achievement. Maybe if I don't know, hit 1k followers one day. If that ever should happen. Calm down. There's one tent somewhere. Where is it? I want to find it. The white is so bright after you focus on the blue. Aha, ha ha ha. Yeah, nice. I'm happy. That's good. I like that. Hey Sky, do you already have the ability to get on the flock again? I wanna stream next week on the flock, so. Sarah. Little one. Oh, you're yelling at a toy? Okay. Where's Mischief? Mischief? Oh, she's on the... Okay, she's on the floor. Okay. I'm back. The bird is on the floor. For some reason. It's so funny to me because, like, Mist never used to be on the floor, like, ever. She never went there, and now Sarah is here, and Sarah has a tendency to, like, go on the floor and just walk around and play. And Mist has now learned to do the same. Too busy with homework. Ah, okay. Sad. I mean, if you have an embed on Discord, it still displays the burp logo last time I checked. So I'm gonna assume that it, you know, I mostly use Discord anyway. The burp still exists in my heart. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I'm happy they go on the floor and play, right? Because that also means that they feel safe. But sometimes they're just gone. I just lose them. I'm like, where are you guys right now? And then they're just chilling on the floor somewhere. Sarah also likes to walk around on the microwave. She's not allowed to be there when it's on, of course, for obvious reasons. But usually it's not even in the power. It's unplugged, unless I'm using it. And she likes to walk around on top of it because it makes, like, a drumming noise, right? Because it's metal. Are you real? I'm pretty sure you're real, Zach. I mean, I do have to pay attention when they're out. Like, right now they're in the aviary. So it's alright. But when they're out, just playing on the floor, then I do have to pay attention, yeah. Especially also with chairs, because I have an office chair that has wheels. So I have to make sure that whenever I move around, burp is not there. They don't know any fear. They trust me, so, you know. Whenever Mischief flies around and she doesn't find a place to land and she'll land on the floor, then all I have to do is just put my hand on the floor and she'll walk over to me and just step on it. So I can put her on the desk. You have 3 cats? You should have... Yeah, you couldn't have a bird then. But cats are cool. I've seen a lot of cats in my life. Which makes sense because I'm a vet student. I mean, I can call their name. They know their name. That's also why you saw Sarah react earlier. She's like, why are you saying my name? Like she's asking right now. Like she knows. But Sarah is very independent. She likes to be pet. She likes head scratches. And she will be mad if I stop. But other than that, she's very independent. She likes to fly around and just play by herself. She'll come to you, right, if she wants attention. And then Misha, she is very more introverted. She just likes to hang out, watch me play Minecraft, or like chill, take a nap, you know. The bird mimics a sneeze. I mean, they're females, so they're not really able to mimic many sounds. If I could whistle really well, maybe I could teach them how to like whistle certain things, but other than that, because their syrinx is different from a male's, right? They keep scratching your hands and pulling your cables and knocking down stuff. Oh no. You could try playing with them. Make them see you as like friends. Though cats in general, like, they're not social animals, right? So dogs are social animals and they like to be near you and near other dogs, and cats, they are solitary. So they really like their space a lot. Someone is cooking something with a lot of onions. I can smell it. Prince the bird is female. Yeah, you mean the one on YouTube? Because she'd be correct. I'm not cheating, it's a setting. Like I said, there's like certain settings you have, right? Let me show you. Beep 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 beep. So this is the lock slider. So in game, I have hints on none, I don't need hints. But lock is like completed pixels or completed colors, right? I have it on completed pixels because I play this game to chill. And if I had it on none, which is default, I was getting so frustrated with this. And I also have it on open dyslexic, so I can actually read better. And I have hidden the level images until 100% completed. %. It feels like more. Feels like we're on more, but I believe it. Tiny scars. I mean, I've been scratched by cats before, but I've never been seriously injured by a cat, and I have been by a dog, so... But yeah, I highly recommend just lock finished pixels. It will make your experience with this game just so much better. I mean, you know me, I love all animals. Yeah, I mean, if they are deep, then you're in trouble. Cat bites are the problem. Like, if I were to get seriously bitten by a cat, I would have to get antibiotics. It's mandatory. because their teeth are like tiny needles. So what happens is they'll bring the bacteria under your skin where they can fester, and then you're in trouble. So antibiotics is mandatory if you get bitten by a cat. Like if it's bad. I mean, if you're on Twitter, you notice, but did you know I actually have 2 ant colonies right now? It's very interesting to observe. You took offense when your brother called an octopus ugly. Octopi are very intelligent. Like, we're only just beginning to understand how intelligent they really are. It's cool. I mean, yeah, I got some ant queens this summer that were walking around. And they have their first generation of workers now, which is really exciting. You want to hug an octopus? People's innate desire to pet everything they come across, huh? Maybe I should do a podcast stream where we just go through cool animals that I found. I could call it Cool Animals That I Found. Because over the years I found a bunch of cool animals. Did you know there are curly mice? There's curly mice. Like, genuinely, they're so cute. I cannot. I do recommend you look this up. Hello, Miss Che. Came to say hi? Mm-hmm. Do you already want dinner? A beluga? Melons, but they look hurtful. Bet everything. There's 2 more 7s somewhere. There's 1. I missed it the first time. That was embarrassing. There we go. Haha, got it. Beep doo. Doo doo doo. I mean, dolphins are mean. They're just mean creatures. But they look cute, so hey. We're getting somewhere. pattern ones are nice, but sometimes I just feel like doing a picture. It's so bright, the white. I don't know if you guys have the same thing. I am light sensitive, so maybe it's that. But like, this is just so much calmer. And then wait, there's a 9, and then that's so bright. It's so bright. Are dolphins smart enough to understand the concept of evil? Sometimes I wonder. They are pretty smart. They're smart enough to bully other dolphins, so that's why they do what they do willingly. Dolphins do weird things. A lot of things we can't even discuss on Twitch either. Did one of you look up curly mice yet? I wanna know what you think, not gonna lie. Eight more 9s, where are they? I don't know, Sky. Four. 2. Don't worry about her, she's mad at a toy. Now she's happy because she won again. Apparently. Sarah, you do know the toy can't fight back, right? Ah, I can't find the last 2. No. Ah, there's one right there. Yes. I mean, octopi are freakishly smart. I remember reading a story of an octopus who was always fed shrimp, and then one day the shrimp that was thrown in his tank had like one bad shrimp in it. So he escaped his tank with seemingly no effort, walked himself over to his caretaker's office, crawled under the door because there was a gap, crawled on top of his desk, threw the shrimp at him, and then went back into his tank willingly. I still remember reading that and thinking that cannot be real, but I think it was. They're genuinely freakishly smart. If they had like hands, I think they might have been like the dominant species, not gonna lie. Bird's new puppy? Really? I mean, I'm not that surprised. But still, it's interesting. It's also squirrels, right? They eat fermented fruits too, you know. Hmm? What is this guy? Apothecary diary. Someone... I heard about that before. Like, not that long ago. Where was it? I think it was Nim, right? Isn't it a book? He asked if I'd read it. I think it's a book. You think I'd like it? There's an anime, I see. I mean, lately we've done quite a few watch parties in the Discord. I was ping the movie night roll. So who knows, maybe if I have time sometime we can. Speaking of, oh, this person, do they have a role yet? They don't have a role yet. I will give role. There you go. Have role. Yes. Oh no, what? What is that? Passion sent something else in the food channel. You know, it's really hard sometimes on Twitch to grow if you're not streaming like the games that are currently popular, like League and stuff. But I don't want to play those, so here we are. Girls obsessed with poison because certain poison can be used as medicine, and if it's not medicine, it has no effects. It reminds me of the Poison Diaries. That I actually did read. It's a book. It's fantasy, I think. It's nice. A bit too much romance for me, but gonna work our way up to that corner. But how was your guys' week? I feel like I'm talking about myself a lot, which is not very nice. That is rude. So, how about you guys? Anything interesting happened this week? Oh look, a message was deleted. I wonder if it's getting worse at bots these days again on Twitch. We still haven't found that last 9, have we? Wonder where it is. Must be up in the corner somewhere. Interesting name for a bot. But a tired projectile. Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad name. You went on a walk, ate your food on a rock, did the same food on the same rock. Really? The universe is messing with you. Did nothing except homework. Yeah, I saw you posted in the homework help group a lot. I would love to help, I don't know anything about programming. Like, I know about science and biology and anatomy and pharmacology and, you know, stuff like that. That's a lie. You're pretty smart. After all, you finished the whole 8-hour tutorial thing. I mean, Zach, then you already know more than me. Like, I don't know anything about technology. I know, ironic, but here we are. Do you like hiking? If you went out for a walk, you know. Twitch glitching? It does that sometimes. Like the other day, I was on one of my friend's channels who hasn't streamed in a while, and it said that he was live, and I was like, there's no way. So I click on it, and then there's just no stream, and then I like refresh the page, and it says he is not live, and then I click on his chat, and it says he's live, and like, I don't know. Twitch just having a drunk day. You programmed a square that moves and has gravity. Oh, that's impressive. Never followed up on it and don't remember how to do it anymore. Ah yes, that's relatable. Well, Sky, if you ever come to the Netherlands, let's go for a walk. It'd be nice. I found the last 9. I mean, people on Twitter were very mad at Twitch this week. I saw. I keep out of all the drama, but. So to be fair, I think this morning they did something really helpful. Actually, 2 helpful things. One of them I will never use, and the other hopefully I'll never use. But I can still be happy. Maybe I should update my panels again. I like about me and stuff. I wish I had more time to put into streaming and D&D and streaming. One day you'll open it and learn how to program. I believe in you. You got this. I need to really just be more stern with myself because I have a list of things that I can do when I'm bored, right? And I find myself the last week, probably because I've been at school again and that's like been a little stressful, but past week, whenever I'm bored, I find myself just on YouTube and it's so bad. Like I'd rather create something, do something interesting, learn something. And to be fair, I've watched a lot of podcasts, right? Or, I mean, it's more of commentary, I guess, commentary YouTubers. So I do learn things, but it's not very productive. So I really need to be more stern with myself and say, hey, if you're bored, then just, you know, look at your list, do something out of those things. Last 6 too. But it's hard. You love hiking? Nice. I love hiking too. Especially in mountains. We don't have mountains in the Netherlands, so you can see how that becomes an issue. You almost drowning is not good. Do not do that. Fell down a waterfall. I mean, not many people can say that they've fallen down a waterfall, so congrats on that, I guess. I don't know if it was worth it though. I mean, YouTube and all of the other platforms are made to get you addicted, right? If you had to beat, well, I'm happy you didn't fall then. How high was this waterfall? It sounds like a dangerous place to go swimming. Eventually you'll see me get frustrated. No. Actually, no, we did it quite well. Pattern complete. One more to go. And then we finish this whole thing. I mean, yeah, of course it's easy. YouTube is easy. You don't have to do anything. You just have to click on a video that seems interesting and sit there. You don't even really have to pay attention. Like, it's that bad. And it's a problem. Why do I still have ones? Is it like the same pattern on the other side? Oh wait, there's ones here. So where are all twos? Let's see if we can do this in order. Probably not, but we can try. So then it becomes find the number. It's not find the cat. I know I played find the cat. I did 2 streams where I just played hidden object games. We played through 30 something hidden object games in 2 streams. It was so fun. I love hidden object games. A small house, like 2 to 3 stories. That is quite high. I'm glad you didn't fall. Good, now we have 3. 3, 3. I saw one there. Hit by a car and broken with. Oh, sheesh. That sounds. How are you alive? I mean, it's. Yeah, it's a fair question, I'd say. I don't think anyone gets through life without having a situation where your life is in danger. I don't think any one of us is gonna get there. But some of us are just very unlucky, I guess. I was only hit by a car once. It was not my fault. It wasn't very bad. It just hit what's it called? The rear tire. That was fine. I mean, of course, since I'm a survivor, right? So for me, life in general, I have a lot of appreciation for it, I guess, in a way. Though I do suffer from survivor's guilt sometimes. I mean, most of you know this. Survivor's guilt sucks. Are you a cat? That is, you know, not a bad question. Cat adjacent. Are you a Tibaski? A Leonin? What else do we have? Interesting skill. Four. We have fives, sure. I see a bunch of fives. Here. Six. Yes. And done. So this is 9. And this is 13. So hard to see sometimes. So I guess 13. It's gonna be here. There's one. There's 4 more. Panda. You already identified with the panda. Long time ago, Ninja Sky. You spend 90% of your day eating plants. Pandas. They're so inefficient in life. But everybody loves them. We need to find 2 more 13s. Wait, is it? Yes, okay. Think logically. 14. So I must have missed 14 then, right? 18, 21. Which color is it? Is it the same as this? It's there. 15. That is true. That is true. Cuteness helps you survive humanity. 17? One there, one there, one. Rice is a plant, that's true. I always think that you can find out quite a lot about a person just asking for their favorite animal. Oftentimes people tend to share certain characteristics with their favorite animal, or their favorite animal has characteristics they wish they had. Hey Nim! You like the maned wolf. Nice, I like that choice. Are we winning? I think so. So I missed 2 18s. I found them. Never mind. 19. 20. We got a lot of 20. Okay. I did check my Discord. If you want access to the server, you need to put an introduction in the introduction channel and you'll get access. If you're confused. This is no, this is a pattern. No, we didn't finish the Chinese one yet. I did a couple more like cubes. And I was like, you know, I feel like doing another one. And this is the last one from this bundle, so then we finish the whole bundle. And I'm trying to go in order, so we'll see how far we get. We're missing 2 20s somewhere. It's one there. We had the other music, but it started like... It had some white noise in it and I didn't like it. So, is there a 20 I missed somewhere? Yes it is, it's right there. 21. I mean, it's an order, right? 21, 22, 23. So we always know there's at least one square at the top. $22. It's not that hard. I find it satisfying. There's still a lot more 22s. Are they like down here? 30 something, 60 something. No. Oh wait. Face at work. I'm not sure about fates. We'll see. You could call it that, but then again you could call everything that, right? The butterfly effect. Bored at work, open Twitch, click on something. Now we're here. I mean, the same thing for me if in 2020, if I hadn't like logged on to Twitch for the first time with an actual account to like spent some time browsing Minecraft streamers with a friend who was also like lonely and had done that before, then I'd never met the people that I met there. And then in turn, I'd never have started streaming. Would never have met most of my friends. Is there... You're missing... Oh, wait. All the way here. 4 more. 1. So that one should be on the other side as well. And 2 more, huh? Wait, am I that blind? I am that blind. Great. Okay. So now we have 23. I mean, the first time I texted you was because, like, I knew you, of course, through other people, right? And I saw you had made a status that you were upset or something, right? And then I knew everybody else was not available, so I texted you just saying like, hey, if they're not texting you back, it's not because they don't care, it's because they're not available right now. I think that was our first interaction. Because I didn't want you to feel bad if you thought someone was like ignoring you. And now it's 3 years later. Life, it has a way. Only on special occasions. But I'm quite loyal to my friends, so like whenever I befriend someone, I like someone, I tend to be extremely loyal. So yes, even the people that I haven't talked to in a while, if they come back online, I'll probably shoot them a message saying, hey, it's been a while, how are you doing? You know? I mean, it makes sense, right? It can be hard to find nice people these days online, so better hold on to the ones that we found. We are still missing 48 23s. That's a lot. Where are they? Found 1, 2. Okay, so because I wanted to, I guess as a challenge. Each of your friends weekly? Yeah, I mean, sometimes life just gets in the way, and I think it's okay to, if you're busy, to not text someone for a while. I know from people that I've talked to that sometimes they are like very disappointed when they always have to take the initiative. And I never, like, sometimes I do feel that, of course, we all feel that, I think. But I never really blamed people for that. So, like, from the people that I talked to 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when I first made my Discord account, like, I think 90% of the people I still talk to this day. Which apparently is not that common. Yeah, the numbers are actually distributed this way, so I find it funny to go through and do it like in order. So now we have 28. It's actually getting a little bit more difficult too, so that's fun. 29? Oh, I also started playing Fallout Shelter again. Do you remember when I tried to stream that? I was not very successful, but like, I started playing it again. I should make more of my friends' characters in that game. One of my the French people that I talk to plays The Sims, and she makes her friends in The Sims. I make people in Fallout Shelter. Like, I don't know if any of the people that are new here like free games. But basically, if you go to my Steam profile, it seems like I don't have that many games at all. But I actually do, because most of them are free. So I made a channel in my Discord that you can opt in on through role request, where I put like reviews for all the free games. So if you're interested in that, feel free to like follow it. There's also Fallout Shelter in there. Hey Latra! It's been a while since I've seen you around. How are you doing? I've been alright. I started school again, so hopefully the final stretch. Fallout was fun too. Yeah, how have you been? Has life been busy for you as well? 30. It being red, it's probably down here. Oh, you got a job. Nice. Good job. I hope it's fun. I'm still doing the same old things, I guess. For a little bit longer. The Minecraft server still exists too. That's still going. It's been nice. I really wish I could put more time into streaming and Minecraft and D&D, but I don't really have the energy or time to make it a priority right now. So school first, and then we'll see. The people are nice. I mean, honestly, from what I've heard in class and stuff, having nice coworkers is almost the #1 thing that you want from a job. Because if you have a great job but your coworkers are just not nice, then you're not gonna last. At least that's what I was taught in school. During the classes where we learn how to negotiate for a contract. Oh, Sky, you mean Fallout Shelter. Oh, I had to just... Okay. Yes. I'm on the same page now. Oh, that threw me for a loop there for a second. We're good. Yes, it takes a long time in that game. 34. Yeah, I know, but like... Okay, yeah, my brain had already moved on. I'm sorry. Do you still stream, Alatra? Because if you have, I haven't seen it, but I could have missed it, of course, because like life. Life. Oh, okay, well, that sucks. If you do stream again, let me know. I wanna see that read the booth. Struggle is real, yeah. We're so dependent on our electronics, aren't we, these days? Like, if my machine died, it would be a problem, not just for streaming and of course it's all that, but also for social interaction and school. Like everything school related is also online. 2 and 36. I'm sure your computer is trying its best. Have you tried like cleaning it up? Like fire scan, system fault check, empty trash bin, get rid of files you no longer need. You need your European friends to stay sane. Ah yes, America. It's 5 years old for a PC. I really have no frame of reference for that. Like I said, I used my old one for 8 years and was already second hand. At that point it was like 10 years old. So I mean it wasn't performing well. I wouldn't have been able to stream on it, but I don't know which time frame. The other day one of my friends actually called my laptop old. I was like, what do you mean old? It's like only 3.5 years old, right? Actually a little bit more, almost 4 years now, I think. What do you mean he's old? And we're like, yeah, well, a laptop is basically already old if it's just 3 years old. Yours is almost a year older, and I was like, okay. I'm sorry. 7 years? Yeah. Like, if you take good care of it, I understand technology is moving forward and stuff, but I don't know. I mean, I've never had a PC, so I wouldn't even know how to go about getting one. Like, I've always had a laptop. We missed 4. And it's here, isn't it? E. There we go. That looks so funny. 37. I don't even know what's on the market right now. Maybe if I ever get like an actual place of residence, you know. I mean I'm living here by myself and I rent it, so it's well, I don't own it, but I rent it, so it's mine. But like, you know what I mean? A permanent, more stable place to live. Maybe I'll get a PC one day, who knows? Three years is a lot for a laptop. Yeah, but I'm used to my last one lasting me way more than that. Even more than double that. And I don't have a cheap laptop, right? It's not the most expensive one out there, but you know, I do everything on this one, so I wanted a good one. But like I do expect it to last me a bit longer than that. Like right now, if for simplicity, let's say it's 4 years old, I'm hoping it will last me at least like a year or two more. Please and thank you. And it's not like I'm going easy on my machine either, right? With streaming and gaming, and I have 2 birds, so... If you don't know why that is hard on your machine, I'm happy for you. 39. This is actually a really big area. Drawing, watching YouTube, and it just flickers. Oh, that's annoying, yeah. I mean, I expect a lot from my laptop. So now whenever something does happen that is not supposed to happen, I get so freaked out. And it's partially due to my anxiety too, right? Also the autism, but it's not fun. So I mean, in a positive way of looking at things, I did learn a lot about my computer. We're missing still 190. Wait, where? Oh. It's really nice to convert when you were in school. I always treat just all items that I have with care in general. But if they do eventually fail, because, you know, and it's just life, it happens, I get really upset. It's hard for me to get used to something new. I remember when my mouse failed, it was such a big deal. And it was like a mouse that cost me $3. And I'd used it for 3 years. So of course it was gonna fail at some point. I just take longer to adjust. It's okay. Still 4 more 39. Am I blind? If you see it, feel free to let me know. Is it not here? Is it like 39? It's the only number left that has a 3 in front of it. So it should not be that hard to find, right? This is also how I do word finders, right? I look for a specific combination of letters. You see it? On the edge of the red. Oh. There's 1. You're right. 3 more. Ah, yes. You have good eyes. Oh, wait. Got it. Nice. Okay, 40. Yeah, you're gonna do some productive stuff, Sky? Technically bad for my brand. I should say that watching me is also productive, but I'm not sure about that, so I'm not going to. Okay, 2 more 40. There. 41. It's funny how we shifted from working on the top of the picture to the bottom. And 46. That's probably here. Yes, it is. That sounds very productive. Good luck. I mean, I can't force you to go and I can't force you to stay. It's all up to you, Sky. If you have stuff to do, then you have stuff to do. See, this is one of the reasons I really want to be done with school, because then your time is your time, you know? Of course not in every job, and I recognize this, and in some ways you still have to be busy with work even if you are off the clock. But in general, it's such a minor difference. In general, you like are free when you're home, right? And you can use that time to do whatever you want, and it's most likely gonna be groceries and cleaning, but still, there's no obligation for homework. I think in Australia they made that mandatory now, no? You're allowed to turn off your phone if you're no longer on the clock. And if your employer actually violates that, they have to pay you? I think so. $20. 29, 49. Your boss is always messaging you? Yeah, I saw this one YouTuber doing like comparison between, which one is this, 50? Yeah, between working in America and working in France. And like, genuinely, is it true that if you're sick in America they can still call you? Like, honestly? Just no. Just leave at that point. If you're sick, you're sick. That's such a health hazard. In a country that... Okay. No. I don't think that's legal, even in Europe. If someone calls in sick, then they're sick. You're not allowed to, you know. You're not even gonna be productive if you're sick. And you're gonna be sick longer if you exert yourself. It's better to just, you know, stay home, rest, stay warm. You have to earn sick time. What kind of dystopian? Like, what? As if you determine that you're... No. Earn sick time. I mean, like, I get it if you hire someone and they don't show up ever and they'll always call in sick and just get paid. I get that, but then, you know, then there's steps you can take. But in general, 99% of people, if they're sick, they're sick. Like, sheesh. Is there no trust between, like, people in America? It's frustrating. Oh, there's Eds, I see. She didn't hear my ranting. It's probably best. Speaking of ads, I need to check if I still have my Prime because I need to give it to someone. I forgot to do that last month, so... Oh, there's still a lot more. 52. I just looked down, it's 400 and... That's a lot. There is no trust? Like, why would you want to work for a boss that doesn't trust you? I understand you have to earn trust, of course, but the same goes for your boss, right? Why would you ever want to be in a workplace where you're not trusted to do your job? People who are happy in the workplace are also more productive. Welcome back, Elettra. Trust is a big thing, yeah, but then why don't they trust you to be honest when you call in sick? I forgot some. Most people take advantage. Yeah, but why? Like, I of course I've not been in the full-time workplace, right? So I might not know everything. But from what I do know is that if you have a good work environment, trust between coworker and boss, and like just general pleasantness, then people will want to work and make the company better because they feel a connection to the company and they feel sort of responsible for the work that's being put out. And if you want to go on holiday a day earlier, you just call your boss and say, hey, the flight the day before is actually a lot cheaper. Is it okay if I take an extra day off? And I can't understand in any way that that would be an issue if you have like just a general pleasant working culture. Being an authority? That sounds childish to me. Like I am for my minor, I am doing like teaching and management, right? And all of that just sounds like what I have been warned not to do. If you want to keep people that are working with you happy, productive, and stuff. I missed one. There we go. I knew it. They get mad if you... What? It is childish, different culture. Yeah, I know it's a different culture, but it's just surprising to me. Like, I already know that from the people that I know that live in America are telling me, like, don't. If you ever, like, emigrate somewhere, don't come here, please. And, like, I get that, but sheesh. Like, it's already hard enough, right? Prices are rising. It's worth it to, you know, do nice things for each other. It's yeah, that's true. It is a really big country. What time is it? 6, 7. which color is that? 56? Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know, like, I'm from a very small country, right? The Netherlands is tiny, and I don't know if it's a positive or a negative, the size of your country. I mean, I guess there's both positives and negatives to being large or small. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, I feel like with the current like s- social climate, I would call it, on this planet right now, who knows where it's gonna end up. Like I watched a video yesterday and a YouTuber that was doing commentary brought up a good point. Do we even like each other anymore? Like she was saying, do we even like each other anymore? Because at this point it feels like we don't, right? She was talking, I think she was talking about like the phenomenon on TikTok that's like X. Anyone heard of it? It's where apparently if someone like some other person does something that either offends you or you find cringe, it's an ick or something, and like people are making lists of their icks and then shunning everybody who ticks one of the boxes. It's so weird to me. But hey, she was talking about that and she was like, do we even like each other anymore because of some of the things that people take offense on, right? Is someone the family can't sue? That's weird. Like, and I'm just hoping to God that some of these things that she showed in her video were like jokes. Because some of these things are like weird. Can't find the last 56. All X you found on TikTok. I mean, you're easily gonna get over 1,000, I think. Yeah, things that people can't control can even be X, but there was also this girl that was apparently found it an ick if a male were to do dishes. I was like, what do you want them to do? Throw away the plates? Like, how is that? That's something we all do if you don't have a washer, right? How is that? How do you take offense? Someone doing dishes? Really? Like, I don't get it. But yeah, it's a valid question. Do we even like each other anymore? We're social animals, right? Even as introverts are social animals. What's going on? I don't know. It's strange. Yeah, I think we as a population underestimate how easy it is to be mass manipulated. I mean, we have always known this because that's why ads are a thing, right? They work. That's just why they're a thing. But with unlimited access to internet, especially for children who are way more impressionable even than adults, and make no mistake, adults are very impressionable, right? The things that we think we consciously do are in many ways steered by our unconscious thought processes. So, like, it's very easy to be manipulated, and everybody can be manipulated. We like to think we cannot. But yeah, you can. I can. Everybody can be. And with internet now these days, it's just so easy. Like, I understand why people are afraid of deepfakes and stuff. If you see something enough times, then you're just gonna believe it at some point, no? And someone doesn't like cute anime girls. I mean, I have to admit, I was thinking, like, what would I find? And the only thing I can think about, if someone was purposefully smoking near me, knowing that I don't like that. That's probably the only thing that I have. Other than all the things that would break the law. You know, just in general, existing, that's probably the only thing. And then there's some people who have like lists that are hundreds of things. Like, I cannot. People are harassing others. I mean, that's not an ick. That's just normal human decency to be offended by someone harassing other people. No? I should hope so. I guess the only one that I have that could maybe be a little bit more subjective, how do I say this, is I find it annoying when people who have a certain disability, like autism for example, like I have it, make it their whole identity. I find that annoying. And that does put me off from being friends with a person. Like, if every conversation has to involve that specific fact, or it's always being used as an excuse, I find that a problem. Like, it's fine if you mention it because it matters to the conversation, or because you just want to let everyone know, or, you know, then it's fine. But if it's your whole identity, and I see streamers do this, if it's your whole identity, then to me, I'm bothered. I'm sorry. I try not to be, but like, you're more than just that, you know? I'm a mystery. $62. I was raised to be extremely tolerant, so I like to think that I am. We all have our flaws, but yeah, it annoys me. Then again, I would never go out and say to that person, hey, you're annoying. No. If you find something annoying on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, you just leave. That's also something that people have to relearn, I feel like. If you find something annoying, or you're upset, or you don't like something, not the whole world has to know that. You can just leave and do something that you enjoy instead. But for some reason I feel like sometimes people think that the whole world needs to know that they don't like this thing. Hypocrisy. I mean, isn't that another thing that I would fall under basic human decency? like dishonesty in general should be off-putting, right, for people. And 64. Minding your own business, yeah. I really do live by that. If I don't like something, I'll just move on. You know? I'm not gonna go out and call you out if I don't like whatever you're doing, like your content or a tweet you made. I'm just like, huh, well, and then I move on. It's not that hard. I feel like most of the older generation can do that quite easily. You're like, huh, okay. But now with the rise of internet, it almost seems like people seek out content that they dislike just for, I don't know, is it a thrill? How do you say that? Like the gratification they get from saying, this is so bad, I hate this. As if like seeking out conflict is the only interaction with people that they know. Right? Makes them feel like they're seen. It's actually kind of sad. In theory and practice, yeah, that's the difference always. And it's different, of course, if it directly involves you. Like, if someone were to do something that directly involved me that I did not like, well, I feel like I can say something then, but if it's just some random person on the internet posting something, yeah, it's fine by me. Like, there's a bunch of people posting fishing videos where, in my opinion, the fish are treated in a way that I would not find alright, you know, not comfortable with. Do I call them out? Do I, like, send them hate? No. Because not everybody has the same values as you. Yeah, that's the thing. That's honestly what I'm thinking, because like if you look at the research, right? Modern research into people. Psychology. There we go. Psychology research. Then you see that there's a rise in the amount of loneliness since the start of the internet, which I find really sad because it's such a nice tool to connect to people, right? But in turn, there is more loneliness, and I don't know why. I don't claim to know why. But I do think that someone who is lonely or starved for attention is probably more likely, like realistically, to engage with content that they dislike in order to get a response. And I could be wrong, of course, but like thinking about it realistically, that's what I would assume. Food channel. Speaking of food, I'm hungry. Should go eat soon. My rent is over. I apologize. I don't know. I think maybe I have a different view because I've always sort of stuck to my little corner of the internet, right? I've never really experienced real internet hate. And I never really want to. I'm good. But maybe when you actually do experience it, you would have a different view. And more. Oh, I could rant about so many things. Trust me. Do you guys know the phenomenon of sleep streams? I think we've mentioned this before. Like it's growing on Twitch. People who are just streaming themselves sleeping. Hey, Sandolf. And I think it's just also because of loneliness. Those big sleep streamers, they have made it though. They just like live stream themselves sleeping at night, get paid, and then during the day can do whatever they want. I'm not sure if they lead a fulfilling life. I hope they do. But you could say they've made it. Of course it's for money, but I mean the people who watch it, I think there's an audience for it because of loneliness. I mean the internet always finds someone to bully. And it's usually going to be a big creator. And like, honestly, with lately how many creators have been outed to have done seriously bad stuff, which is not never okay, right? Like seriously stuff that will get them sued. Then I understand sort of where the hate is coming from, because a lot of these creators have a lot of people looking up to them, and then they do something and now they're being sued. So I understand the deception for those people. But yeah, in general, just general internet hate, I don't get it. I never never did get it. I never probably will. I'll stay really far away from it. Please and thank you. How are you doing, Sandolf? Mm. That's okay. That sentence seems a little paradoxical, but sure. Happy to hear you're doing good. Did you know in the Netherlands it's actually illegal to take pictures of accidents? So if an accident happens on the road and you take pictures, you will get fined. I think that's just a good thing. Yes. We need to respect each other, you know? Yes, really. They made it because there were people taking pictures of accidents and putting them online. No, it's all pictures now. It used to be, of course, when you were hindering like ambulances, fire trucks, and stuff like that. But now it's all pictures taken of accidents. Yeah. I mean, don't you think it's a good thing? If I were to get into an accident, I wouldn't want random people to just like slow down and take pictures. I'm not sure if there's like a sort of regulations for reporters. But I've never actually seen, or never, I have not seen many reporters taking images on the scene of the accident anyway. Usually it's after, right? When the emergency services have already cleaned everything up and people have already been taken to hospital if they should need to be taken to hospital. It's not right as it happened while people are still, like, literally, maybe even literally fighting for their lives. I mean, at school as well, in the clinic, we have a sign that says you're not allowed to take pictures. And of course, when people ask, right, for family members at home, it's usually no problem, but you're not allowed to take pictures of staff, and in general, you're not allowed to film anything. We finished it. Nice. I'm running out of free content. Slowly. Best dead. Let's do one more. Let's finish this one and then I'll go make some food. Yeah, what is about like taking images of strangers in public? It's strange. It's weird. Let's not normalize this. Short stream. I've been going for over 3 hours now. That's not short for me. Maybe for other streamers, but I'm gonna turn my brightness down a little because my eyes are getting tired. I miss the sixer. There's a lot of one down here. It's all ones. Is it? Is this like the last? No, it's there. Why is there just a block of brown down here? They're strange. Nice. It is pretty chill, I think, living in the Netherlands. And of course, I don't have any reference material because I was born here. But yeah. I mean, everything could always be better, right? But we have good healthcare. People are generally quite happy. We have very safe drinking water, which I think is like people tend to underestimate the importance of this. And we have very good infrastructure, very good public transport. Even though like it's fallen off a little maybe last couple of years, but hey, it's still pretty good. And I mean, I think we used to have quite a tolerant culture, and I still think it is quite tolerant, but we do have the vocal minority that is in, I think, most countries at this point that is not very tolerant. We have good laws to protect like employees, which is also good. Yeah, so I have a driver's license, right? And I haven't used it in over a year. Because I just simply don't need it. I travel by public transport and bike, and I do everything like that. My mom also doesn't have a car. She used to have one, but she was using it not enough, basically. So the battery would always be dead when she did want to use it, so she just got rid of it and does stuff by bike now. Technically, if you're living in most places in the Netherlands, unless it's like a really small village or a countryside, you don't need a driver's license, you don't need a car. Where the netherrack and glowstone is, yes. Very pretty. The wooden shoes, oh god. You do know we don't really wear those anymore, right? Unless you're a farmer working in a field. Or tourists who thinks it's funny to buy them and then instantly regrets their life choices. If you're interested in like the Netherlands, you should check out the YouTube channel. What's it called? Surviving the Dutch or Surviving the Netherlands? Especially their New Year's Eve one is pretty funny, but also the bike lane one, because they combine actual information with humor, and it's a nice channel. It's very good. Mhm. You have to have a car. Yeah, I heard that. It's not just America though. It's multiple countries where you kind of have to have a driver's license in order to live. I hate driving, by the way. I hate it. I'm not good at it. I think it's terrifying. It's stressful. Mm-mm-mm-mm. It's practice, maybe. Like, I already had more lessons than average. It's just, for me, it's very hard to be able to focus on everything that's going on the road. I tend to struggle where I hyper focus on one specific cyclist or one specific car and then miss everything else. I still remember when I was doing my driver's license. Yeah, so I was like taking lessons. There was this one lesson where I was driving on one of those really big roundabouts. We call them traffic squares. Probably not English, but I was driving there and I got so focused on the car that was like in front of me that was trying to merge lanes that I just completely missed a whole truck that was coming up behind me. Like, I even checked the mirror, I just didn't register it was there. So it came out of nowhere for me. And that's very scary whenever that happens. So I don't like driving. 3 cars and a mute. I see what you did there. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know. I mean, I can drive, and once I graduate, I'll probably take a couple more lessons. Not because I have to, right? I have a license, but because just for safety reasons. I haven't driven in over a year, maybe even a year and a half, so I'm not gonna get out there right away again and drive. But I need to know how to drive for if I ever want to be a practicing veterinarian. Because of house calls, emergencies, stuff like that. I can't really tell an animal owner like, yeah, I'm on call, but I can't come because, you know, I can't drive. But yeah, I wouldn't mind if we all went back to horses. I find that easier. And if I were to get my own car at some point, I don't know if I would, because I prefer not to. But if I had to get my own car, I would want an electric car. So then I have more mental resources to actually focus on the roads, because you don't have to use a gear shift, right? And there's also the added bonus that they're usually quieter, which helps me focus. What about the, yeah. I know. I'm just like, I'm not saying we should. I'm saying for me it would be helpful. Yes, but for some reason it's much easier for me to focus on things when I'm riding a horse than driving a car. Building collision avoidance, yes. One day, hopefully, I can ride again. I had to stop because university. That was like the only thing in my life that I can genuinely say that I was good at horse riding. And not in the way like I would perform well on competitions and stuff. No, I was genuinely good at like connecting to the horse and having that partnership. Partners? I don't know the English word that well. I'm tired. Okay, I'm sorry, but yeah, the connection with your partner, which is your horse in that case. That part of horse riding, I was good at that. You know what's also loud? Air conditioning. I live on campus, right? So I live right across the street, basically, from school. And the buildings and the labs they have, they have really big air conditioning installed, and it's loud, especially at night when you're trying to sleep. But I mean, I used to ride a horse. She was very small and she hadn't been ridden in over 4 years because people were afraid of her. And I only just started out riding. But I really connected to this tiny horsey. Her name was Angel, but people used to call her Annie because everybody said she wasn't an angel, so she didn't deserve the name. But like, I don't know, she was amazing. I connected to that animal. And I am still very grateful for my riding teacher as well for allowing me to have that as well. I would come in early to have extra time to prepare and to brush because me and the horse both needed that, like that connection. And eventually I decided to ride her without a bridle, and then we progressed to without a saddle. Like the first time I said to my instructor, right, I want to ride her without a bridle because I feel the bridle is like too much for her. She thought I was crazy because the horse was, well, she wasn't dangerous, but she spooked easily and she wouldn't listen. She was headstrong and stuff. I was like, I want this. So she was like, sure, you know, we can try. I have one like without a bit, so we can try. And we did that, and I think it took me 1.5 lessons until she started responding to me. Because she was just so sensitive, and now she didn't have that pressure, so she actually started listening way better. It was amazing. I was so proud. And she started like looking forward to rides as well. I remember when she got herself injured and I wasn't allowed to ride her for a couple weeks. She would get so upset, right? She would like trot over to the gate and like whinny at me as I was like taking out another horse. Because she was mad, I guess, or sad that I wasn't riding her. So then I started staying after lessons and like doing groundwork with her. It was nice. I mean, it's sad though because my instructor moved and then she gave me the choice, right? She said like you connected it to Angel on such a level. You can buy her, right, if you want. I'll sell her to you for like $100. It's fine. But at that point, I was about to go to university, so it became a choice between that animal and going to university. And let me tell you, it's one of the hardest choices I had to make in my whole life. Yeah. It was like $100, something like that. You see profit there. I mean, that was not the intention, of course. Eventually, I decided to go to university, and it sucks. Like, I still have the pictures my instructor sent her when they loaded her in the trailer, and she jumped over the front bar with her front feet. I really hope she ended up somewhere where they actually understood how to, you know, work with her. Because I made it pretty far in that year and a half that I worked with her. I genuinely very cared about that animal. I'll miss her. I still miss her. But yeah, I don't know where she went. She was sold to someone who sells horses, basically, from that specific breed. Buy her back. I mean, if I could, and I would have like a job, then maybe I would. But it would be very hard to find her at this point. I mean, yeah, probably. I still have contact with my instructor, so I could like ask her where she sold her to and then call that place and then, you know, ask. Yeah, it's been 7 years. Just a long time. Three or four owners, maybe. I would love to see that horse again, see if she recognizes me. I would like to think that she would, but that's like the first animal I had a connection with that was that deep, I think. I still have the pictures. I mean, Mist came later, so it still counts. Missed you? You're okay with being the second, right? Yeah. Hey, Amsterdam. Ask for the horse as a graduation gift. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I mean, if you've worked with horses, maybe you know this. But in some ways, like some of the horses just don't really sit well with you, and some of them are just like special. Mm. Sometimes I do wonder why I chose school. I mean, I know why, but hasn't brought me as much joy, you know. Maybe. Like, I honestly wonder where she ended up because, like, she wasn't a beginner animal, like a beginner pony, but she was also just. If she didn't trust you, she was so hard to deal with. Like, she would run away, she wouldn't work with you. You really had to, like, gain that trust from her. And then she would do anything. Virtual reality with a horse. Oh no. Yeah, maybe. I remember once I fell off because she got spooked by something. And like, I fell off. I rarely fell off. Which was good because she, at the start, she spooked for everything. She hadn't been ridden for 4 years. She had just been on like a little pasture. Like, yeah, little pasture. For 4 years. And no one had done anything with her. So she would spook for anything. But I would almost never fall off. So at this point, I had fallen off, right? And I remember just laying there and just seeing her come back over to me and just like nuzzling my face, saying like, you know, are you okay? I was fine. I actually went and got back in the saddle, and she looked so apologetic. Uh, Poor creature. VTuber models are not trendy. It's now a horse model. Oh no. Yeah, better. Yeah, I still remember that moment too. Yes. Actually, like I said, I didn't fall off a lot, so it was interesting. I think in my period that I had been riding, I'd fallen off like 2 or 3 times. That was it. I once had this one horse that I had to ride because um, she needed exercise, so my instructor had me ride her, and I just did not connect to that horse at all. And she spent like 45 minutes trying to buck me off, and I didn't fall off, but I just said to my instructor like, I'm not doing this. The horse is not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying this. Like, let's not, you know. Alright, Sandal. Have a good night, mister. I'll probably go and make food soon too. But yeah. It once fell on your hand and broke your finger. That's, ooh, ouch. Hope you recovered quickly. I've never actually broken anything in my life. I should be careful. I mean, horse riding is considered, well, a really dangerous sport. I found out later. Alright. Let's go find your rate. As you guys know, my model doesn't like it when I go and open my browser, so I'm going to Act weird. Oh, my browser updated. This is not the time. Okay. Your brother stepped on your foot. Okay. Ouch. Yes, we're going to find a raid. Thank you for following, Ma. Hope you enjoyed your time here today. So what do we want to see, guys? We actually had 3 this streams, you know. I think there's being more, like there's more bots again. Okay, Sec, that's gruesome. Sheesh. Ouch. I hope you're okay. Right. So what do we want to watch, people? We could just raid Anko because I think it's getting kind of late for me and I still have to cook. So spending half an hour looking for someone, I don't really want to do that. Unless any of you have like, what you call that? Preference. Like if you have a suggestion, feel free to let me know. No preference or suggestions, alright. I mean, I always rate Anko, that's why I'm like hesitating. Because it's nice to also rate some other people sometimes, but like, I don't have time to look through Twitch right now. None of the other streamers are active. It happens. You think I would? Because I'm willing to raid like people that chat recommends me. I've done it before. You're okay, ouch. Welcome back in that case. I need to remember to actually download my VOD for Freshly Frosted so I can upload that. I mean, Zach, if you think I like her, then we can rate her. What's her channel name? Is it the same? It's faster, yeah. You want me to eat, don't you? I'm gonna get yelled at again if I don't cook. she's green. Okay. Found it. Playing Honkai. Neat. I mean, it works that way for horses' name. I'm not sure if it works that way for people. Alright, we shall rate this person then. And then I will eat. And tomorrow, I don't think I'll be live because I have plans in the evening. And if I stream in the afternoon, I'm probably going to miss those plans. It was very nice meeting you too. I like talking to new people. It doesn't happen every day, so like it's great. My model is so glitchy because I have Twitch open. Okay, see now. Alright, people. Take care of yourselves. I'll ping the Discord when I'm live next week. And see you then. Probably some Minecraft and... I should not start a new game. I'm so tempted. I will not start a new game. Yell at me if I start a new game, okay? Promise me that. Because I need to study. Anyways, take care of yourselves. Have a good evening. And I'll see you guys again. Bye bye.